Welcome in, and how is everybody doing? We are finally back with some more ESEA action here. Season 54 is upon us, and Superior Esports looking mighty good this season. They were 9-5 last season. They're already 9-0 this season, going up against Besiktas, who is 9-1. Superior ranked third. Besiktas just behind them in that fourth position there. And so we'll have to see if the boys can keep the undefeated streak alive, or if Besiktas will be that first team to look to topple them here. So going to be an exciting one. It is going to be on Inferno. I feel like we haven't seen a ton of Inferno from the boys, so maybe a good test for him. They've got quality on the side of Besiktas, who is a top 600 player as well. They've got Coach Cha-Cha there as well. But that starting lineup, let me just take a look over here. And it does look like on the side of Besiktas, we've got quality Jakes, Lei, Sakanik, and Sushi, but it's Susha. And of course, our boys at Superior. We've got Leo, the Lion, Dotla, the Machine, top-notch Nopsy, the pro himself, Prozor, and Roddy Dyrod. We are excited to get this one underway again. A chance for the boys to go 10-0 and potentially look to jump in toward that first place position here as we get closer and closer to the end of the regular season. We've got 3 exciting games this week. And I believe we've got a game on the 25th just before I leave on the 26th. So a lot of great stuff coming up here soon. It does appear that we've got pretty much all the players now loaded into the lobby. It shouldn't be much longer, and it appears they are ready for that knife round. We're going to waste no more time. It's time to crack on into it. Ladies and gentlemen, Superior Esports taking on Besiktas as we are set and ready for Inferno. And the action, it's going to be hot and fiery. The flames will grow once more. We'll see if Superior can keep this undefeated streak alive, or if Besiktas will be the first team to knock them off. The knife round headed toward mid here. Wasting no time. It's Sakanik and quality to find the first two. Nopsy, Leo, Sakanik back to Nopsy, and a 2v2. And Superior Esports finds a way to take the knife round. And if it isn't the legend in chat, ladies, friends, wonderful humans all across the world, give a big standing ovation for the one, the only, Verbe Zubic. Welcome in, my friend. I hope you're doing well here today. If you are just joining us, the servers are Germany. The map is Inferno. Besiktas, the next stepping stone that stands in front of us at 9-1, currently ranked 4th. Superior Esports, 3rd position, 3-0 at the moment. And ready to get things popping here today as well. This is going to be a really exciting matchup again. I feel like we haven't seen a ton of Inferno from the boys, so an opportunity to showcase that they've got the skills on many different maps. We are ready for round 1. Wish they'd fix this coach thing so we don't have to see that dead coach, because then I can't switch to Susha. No 11 on the keyboard. Back to the matters at hand. It's a stampede toward the A site here. The smoke up mid. Or an alt mid here heading toward apps. No, they're going to stampede toward the middle. Dyrod, our bully with the dualies, lurking toward Boiler. Here comes the flash. Now the pressure as well. It's Lei to find the first, but Nopsy able to answer back. Dotla spots one on the cross. Jump. Has some help here, but gets caught a bit off guard by Quality. Quality will scoop up the dualies and let him sing. Susha, Quality combined for 3. They'll find the final one, and Besiktas will get the first round on the board. Verme says he is more than ready for the Inferno action. Early utility toward Banana. And here's the 5-stack. Talo finds the first. Prozor gets another. And it was Besiktas who stepped into a firing squad there. We had the moment of silence. I barely got to take a sip of my water before the action exploded. Smoke in the hand. We'll see that rotation all the way back the other direction. They've got to be careful here on this pressure through. Quality finds the first. He gets all three. Quality 5-0 at the moment. Solid start here for Besiktas. This will be the important round here for Superior. They find themselves into a full buy. Besiktas lost a lot of members, though. We see them forcing up here as well. Going to go ahead and buy the op into this round as they look to take 3 in a row. Superior needs to come up with a big one here. Benes, the flash pops, and Leo! He says, this is my jungle, baby, and I'm still the king. Counter smokes will go out. The pressure will begin to linger toward the A site now. One up in Apps, one in Boiler. Now back toward the mid. Susha. AWP in hand. A lot of angles to hold here as Quality tries to make his way out. Through the smoke, the spray comes in near perfect. Dyrod takes a ton of damage. The flash, a beautiful one, and Prozor will upgrade to the AK. 5v3 numbers in their advantage. Two begin to make their way up Banana here. Leo slowly backing off. Timing going to play a big role here. Quality spots one, but it's Nopsy. Here comes the nade to toss the smoke. The molly will drastically slow down any pressure here. This will allow Dyrod to rotate around. Just 30 seconds on the clock. Besiktas, they don't have a ton of funds either. This plant's going to be a tough one. They might just look to save this AWP. Always will hold any pressure coming back the other direction here. Susha shift forward, but again, I think maybe just looking for a frag here. 10 seconds on the clock. The time will begin to expire, and they will look to hold on to the op and the Galil in the hands of Lay. 2 rounds in a row for Besiktas. Superior will get on the board, and now the fun starts. Appreciate you, Mussy. Hope you're doing well today. Quick time out here. Not sure for who. Start to see Superior and everybody getting on the board. 3 for Nopsy, 2 for Prozor, 1 for Leo and Dotland as Dyrod will search for his opportunity here. Quality has 5 kills. Susha 4 as well, but it's Sakanic, Lay, and Jakes. They're looking to get some action themselves. The match pause will eventually expire here. And into round 4 we go. An AK, 2 Galils in the op for Besiktas, excuse me. A lot of pressure toward mid. A nice molly. Nade comes back in as well. Sushi eats all of that one. Chunked down to 38. Leo finds Lay through the smoke on a beautiful headshot. Smoke will keep that pressure there. Leo doing a really great job of anchoring down this B site at the moment. Here comes some utility from Quality. Spots one up top, but it doesn't matter. Dyrod and Prozor, they tag team it up. They find this first one toward this site. Two have been taken out. Besiktas, 3-member standing. Susha has taken a ton of damage here as well. That nade just a bit shy of finding a home. Susha on this op, looking to be a difference maker here. Quality, who has been a difference maker, already taken out. Leo will back up just a bit here to give some space. And now we're moments away. The Molly's beautiful. It separates the two, and Nopsy finds Jakes. Nopsy is on fire early in this one. 4-2 here. Quick flashes. Wow, there's a big flank coming into play, and you can see on the minimap Sakanic trying to be aware and trying to notice that there. Susha not able to hit the shot. Will bounce back the other direction, but from behind it is Roddy Dyrod for the triple. He's going to collect that up. And once you op, you don't stop. Leo grabbed it for him because that's teamwork, baby. These have been pretty slow rounds. It feels like we've already played 6 or 7. We're only 4 rounds in. It'll be another timeout here. Susha maybe looking for a bit of a reconnect. Maybe some technical difficulties, or maybe feeling something they just want to restart to see if it helps them out at all here. Look at the economy, though, for Besiktas. It is all but dwindled away. They'll be in an eco, a scrappy little eco round. Dyrod has collected the op, and that allows for at least 3 of these 5, realistically 4 of these 5 members to really invest here in the stocks and bonds. So beginning to put stacks in the bank. Prozor, the only player who's low here on funds. Even though Prozor is 2 and 3, he's got 5 assists already and the second highest ADR for the squad. Match pause still in hand. Susha has arrived. Checking pings here. Pings seem fine for everyone. Did get a quick reset. All right. Here we go. Round 5 underway. The match pauses have expired. Early utility, but Besiktas well aware and playing very far back here. At least as far as Banana goes, Leo has to be careful. He is very far up, and he does shift through the smoke. He touches shoulders. Literally touches shoulders in that smoke. Flash away, Leo. Now 4 heading toward apartments. The bomb beginning to head that way as well. And it does appear that the action about to unfold toward the A side. It is a P250, a few Glocks, and a Tech 9. And again, Leo, just on this anchor here, has done a phenomenal job. They're going to begin to waterfall on out to the waiting arms of Prozor and Nopsy. Shots through, one makes it out, but Nopsy is on fire! Dyrod will collect one as well. Sakanic will go down with a headshot through the smoke from Dotlo the Machine. Now 6 on the board for top-notch Nopsy. You can't top the Nop, baby. Superior, after being down by 2 rounds, will find their first lead of the game. Early utility once more toward both sites, realistically. Quality eats most of that one. 15 off the top here. Somehow avoids the majority of that damage. Utility has been setting Superior up for success so far here today. They've opted to stack toward Banana this time, though. Superior trying to change up their strategies just a bit, but Besiktas bomb still down and towards spawn here. Gonna see a flash come out of boiler. Or a smoke, rather. That bomb is still down toward T-spawn. There's the flash. The spray is good, though. Jakes finds Prozor while blind. Dyrod will pick up on delay. Susha through the smoke. Doesn't know Leo is lurking. He said, I am the king of the jungle. Now ready to let the gun roar like the lion he is, but Mechanic will step out. Like a mechanic will go to work. Couple big picks. Dotla. This shot onto Jakes is a huge one, though. We see they collected that bomb. They begin to leg it back the other direction here. Quality on the cross. We'll be able to get the plant down. It's going to be a 2v2 retake. Superior's got kits in hand, though. Dyrod will begin to shift forward. Is he aware of this one that's close right here? Op shot doesn't connect. Quality takes him out, steps to the side, and finds the next one. 3 rounds in a row for Superior. That flame will eventually be watered down a bit. Time out here from Superior, maybe to talk over some strategies of their own. They've built up a decent economy, and they will be able to buy back into this round, and the funds realistically aren't atrocious. Besiktas, on the other hand, will invest almost all of their funds to get into this round here. All tied up at 3-3. If Superior can find a way to win this round, it should force Besiktas into another eco. Early nades and mollies will find a bit of damage toward Jakes. Molly on the smoke here. They're going to counter that. Counter flash comes in from Superior as well. Spot. Shots ring through the smoke, but no real damage. The Superior will back off just a bit. With that, Besiktas will look to take a little space of their own. Beautiful smoke as well from Superior coming in. From that, Besiktas will opt to drop back a bit. Maybe look for a rotation here. Superior's already shifted Dotla in toward Library, though. So they might be reading this play here. Dyrod Leo looking to hold down the B site. We see him beginning to pressure forward. Molly's come in, one toward lane as well. That'll shift him back. The flash is a good one. Looking away. Nopsy, Mechanic. Prozor, plant stripes in the kill feed. The trades come in, and Dodla will find 2. Dotla is a menace. The machine is back at it. And Dotla on the triple as Nopsy and Prozor will find one apiece. Hit him with a triple kill. Kilimanjaro. Dotla is a machine. Nopsy, untouchable. Godlike. All right, sorry, having too much fun over here. Superior up by 1 again. They take the lead here for the second time today. Early nades, and oh my Lanta. Can we play that one back? Leo, the 2K. It was nades from Superior that do the damage, but I'm not sure exactly what happened to Susha's nade. It bounced off something, and it was Susha that takes out 3 members of their own team. Somebody clip that one for us so we can watch it back later. Now, with 5 on the board, they're up by 2. Utility. That was a nasty little op shot from Susha. Got to give credit where credit is due, and nearly threads the needle. Irod down to 26. Some nade damage. We'll find Datla for 28, excuse me, off the top. Nades all raining down, and Lei only eats 1. There's the step and the swing, but it ain't no thing for Datla. They're going to send a quick rotation back the other direction here as Dyrod will hold with the op. They come just in time here to potentially find this. It is a double smoke, but that library smoke looks like it's gone too far. The flash is decent. Datla, Leo combined for 2. It's Quality and Susha. And now Sakanic, who find 3 of their own. Plant will go down. Dyrod and crew don't have a ton of health. We'll see what they opt to do here. Leo in toward the smoke side. They've got more utility in hand here as well. This is where it starts to get tough. Sakanic will spot Leo on the way through, and with this, Dyrod tries to find the flick here. It's going to be Susha that finds the shot. Will be credited with the kill. Besiktas will get within striking distance. Into it we go. Round number 10. Besiktas looking to tie it up. Superior looking to extend that gap just a little bit more. It's early utility. They catch him off guard. Leo, Jax now. Quality and Susha. Going to catch Quality off guard, though. It's Nopsy through the smoke, and that's a big pick here. It helps make this round a bit more feasible. Trying to shift on through. It's a Molly that gets dangerous. Able to pop it. Jax, though, hits the shot. Now the spray through. Dyrod has to be careful. There's a flank coming into play. And if he doesn't look soon, he is going to die. Sakanic coming up behind him. Dyrod has no idea as yet to turn around. Dyrod will be taken down. We'll be tied up for the 3rd time here today. To 5. Still a full set of weaponry for Superior. Rifles in the hand. Up for Dyrod, and this time it's Superior that gets the upper hand with the utility. Ton of damage being done toward the arch side. They stampede, though. Nopsy on the FAMAS, able to find 1. Can't get a second. It's Quality with a 2K, who's up to double-digit kills now. Molly will come in. Sprays go out. They did a ton of early utility damage, but the economy's not there, and they might opt to save these rifles. I don't think they realize how much damage they've done to Besiktas with this early utility. Besiktas will take the lead for the second time here today. Superior down by 1, looking to tie it up as we get ready for halftime. Inferno is technically one of those maps that has been slightly T-favored. Only very slightly, but Superior, team that often seems to play better on the T side. So we'll see if they can find this final round of the first half and look to tie things up. It is a hailstorm of grenades in both directions, but Lay and Sakanik take a ton of damage. It's still somehow Plaid Stripes in the kill feed, though. A 2-for-2 trade. Flash and nades over the top. Are they aware? Nopsy actually shifts out of the smoke. They're going to begin to send some help that way as well. Bomb will slowly make it on site, but Dunrod is a monster. You want to talk about a pixel peak fleek? That is not for the weak. My man shots on fleek. Smoke and the molly. The rotation comes in and all the way around goes Sushi. They will be able to get this plant down. How quickly can the boys get out? Here comes the utility as well. Maybe a flash and a peek from the crew. It's Prozor that does go down first. The counter flash comes in. Nades over the top. Eats most of that one. Quality is still here, though. And the spray from above is good enough to find Nopsy. Dyrod in a 2v1. And the shots go out. Dyrod goes down. Besiktas have guaranteed themselves this winning half, 7-5 as we switch sides. Been back and forth here today. Superior at risk of losing the undefeated season. We'll have a quick timeout here. Quality has been a juggernaut for this squad. 13-7 at the moment. On the other side of things, everybody fairly even in kills for Superior, which is what we like to see. 9 for Dotla and Nopsy, 8 for Leo, 6 for Dyrod, only 4 for Prozor, but you got to look at those assists. 9 assists for Prozor, 10 for Dotla as well. How we doing, John Stu? Always a pleasure to see you, my brother. Besiktas are 9-1 on the season in 4th place. Superior 9-0 in 3rd place. But at risk of losing that undefeated season, they find themselves down by 2 here at halftime. Not sure if there's been some issues with the servers or not here today, but there has been a lot of timeouts. We'll just patiently wait for now. Until we see exactly what happens here. Not sure who is maybe having these connectivity issues. It did appear to be on the side of Besiktas earlier. Can't believe we're 40 minutes in and only to the halfway point. We've had some really long and slow, extensive rounds here. We patiently wait on Inferno for things to get hot and heavy one more time. Talked about quality over here at 13-7. Secanic appears to be having some connectivity issues of their own here. We will work on getting them loaded back in. Just going to pull some strings here with ESEA, don't worry. Just waiting for Secanic to get loaded back into the game here. With this, Besiktas will actually reach into their bag of timeouts. Maybe looking to get Secanic back in here, so we'll see exactly what happens with that. Did Olympus fall into the Antarctic? Did it? You tell me. This man sounds like he's talking to Glitch Post. We're going to get a potential reset here on the servers. Leaked images. All right, we are finally ready to get back into it. Round 13, first round of the second half. An important one for both teams, as we always say. Tyrod, the jumping 180. The man's a menace, and they're not slowing down. Prozor will get a piece of the pie as well, but it's a nasty 3K. From Rowdy Roddy Dyrod. Superior wins the round decisively. They get the plant there as well. The extra funds in the bank. And one away from tying it up yet again. Superior. Now an opportunity to tie this one up. Weapons in hand. It's going to be a 5-player stack from Besiktas toward Banana. Luckily for them, they may have just guessed correctly here. All 5 are sitting here, and with that, they might just go ahead and back this one on up. I mean, they should have seen all 5. They should be absolutely running it. And they are. Okay, it was just a little handoff of the bomb there. From Dyrod. Over to Leo. Up over the top. Dyrod finds the first. He spots another, and Dyrod continues to slay out. It's almost a full house, other than that first one that Leo got. But right at the end, it's Nopsy and Dyrod. They get 2 apiece. They combine for 4. Excuse me. Speaking of floor, it was a competition, I think, left on the floor. The pool of blood. Besiktas will take another timeout, and we'll be tied up for the 4th time here today. Seven to 7. Both of these teams fighting to have that lead. Will be a full buy round here for Besiktas, though. Superior able to bonus out. They could find a way to steal this round away from Besiktas. It could be huge for Superior here. A lot of utility. Nopsy is going to eat all of that grenade. Well, we'll come in to slow things down here as well. Counter smokes toward Arch and Library. And this quick pressure through gives them good positioning. 3 in toward apps. Lays up top here on the boost. We do see one beginning to shift toward the B side. They could have a potential 5v2 here if they can quicken the pace on toward the A site. All those shift out together. Here comes a nade over the top. It's a beautiful one as well. Sakanic eats almost all of that one. Flashes there. The spray comes in. Tyrod with a molly finds one. Nopsy will get one as well. Quality takes out Prozor in the mix. The plant will go down. It is a 3v4, but the funds aren't great for Besiktas. They don't have a defusal kit. It's a long walk, and so Besiktas will opt to save the weapons they do have. Superior will win a very important bonus round. With that, they'll take the lead for the 2nd time today. Jakes will spot one.
Terrorists win.
Superior will opt to not give away any extra funds here. Three rounds in a row starting out the T side. Now nearing that full loss bonus. They will be able to squeeze in a full buy of their own again here on the side of Besiktas. But even at a full loss buy on the full loss bonus, on the CT side, it can be tough to buy in when you expend all of those funds. So, gotta check the corners. You gotta check the corners. Leo goes down. Here comes the flash. It's a good one. The nade as well to answer back. And Datla will be credited with the kill through fire and flames. Just down to 2 health and a dream. But it ain't no thing for a man like Datla. Everything is drastically begin to shift back the other direction here. Smoke toward Arch and Library. But are they going to check this cubby? From behind, Suisha able to find one, Sakanic another. Timing plays out in their favor here. It's a nade over the top that finds Datla, who had just 2 health. Prozor will be dinked down here as well. Besiktas will tie it up for the 5th time. Tug of war, back and forth we go. A quick timeout here from Superior as well. So talk about the buys they want to do here. There were a couple members a little low on funds, but Match pause will expire yet again. Susha on the op. Pushed off here by the Mollies. Utility everywhere at the moment. The counter Molly's a good one. Nopsy able to break off of it, though. Prozor hit by that nade. It's 18 off the top. More utility from the anchor toward B from Besiktas. It is Sakanic who's all alone on that B site. Besiktas really set up for this A site push. Pop the smoke. Here comes the pressure up above. It's quality for two. Sakanic will find one as well. They stack the site correctly, and it spells disaster. Dotla, the last standing member here in a 1v4. And just like that, Sakanic will find Dotla. Besiktas will regain the lead for the third time here today. Back and forth we go, but now we're starting to see some of those economic issues here for Superior Esports. They're going to need something extra here in this round. The Deagle Demons will look to do it one more time. Besiktas, after stacking 4 on the A site, will push a 3-2 split with 3 on B. Nades over the top. The op shot will clip the leg of Leo, who's chopped down to 20. With that, they spot the op and consider it rotating away here. Nopsy! You dirty Deagle Demon! The run and gun from the Deagle is absolutely insane. My man stops on a dime because he's feeling fine. And it's the life of Susha that gets snatched away. Lay was able to scoop up that op. I think potentially threw a gun off the map here as well. Just to ensure the boys don't pick it up. Lay able to find Nopsy with the op. The jump shot through and it's Jax for 2. He gets the third as well. And Besiktas now up by 2. Been a lot of very close rounds. Superior will have a full buy here, but they really need to find a way to get back into it, to back on the board, excuse me. Only down by 2 this round. Could be a make or break round. Besiktas find themselves up on top of the moment. The weight off their shoulders. Or utility to keep Superior at bay momentarily. 3-2 is the split, with 3 being at A this time. 2 toward arch side, but 1's tucked into Cuppy. And there's the shot. It gets 2. A ton of damage. The nade will eventually collect the kill, and they forget to check the corners yet again. You gotta check the corners. Quality comes up with some big kills. And the undefeated season for Superior slowly slipping through the grasp of their fingers. My favorite thing about the boys, though, is you can never count them out until it's over. They are capable of a comeback, but it's going to come off the back of a eco round here. Eleven to 8, up by 3. It was a very close game, but it's been 4 rounds in a row for Besiktas. And now things slowly slipping into the future. Early nades the spray. Nothing really finds the mark too much here. Prozor will back off from that molly just a bit. They look to stampede forward. The nade comes down, and Dotla takes a bunch of damage. Mechanic finding Prozor. Down to a 4v5. Besiktas will shift 3 toward the B site. Now things are going to get a bit tougher for the pistol crew. Molly over the top. It's going to force him forward, and Susha was waiting patiently. Nopsy able to find the Deagle shot again onto the offer. Cakes will pick up one. Tech 9 rings out. Dyrod able to find one more. They're going to get across here as well. Dyrod able to collect an op. Shot rings out. He finds the first. Big damage, though. Dyrod down to 8 health and a dream. It was a good molly. It eventually gets quality, but it doesn't matter. The job is done. They're up to 12. Superior Esports will need 4 rounds in a row if they want to push this one into overtime. They've built up that full loss bonus. They'll have a full buy in this round. Molly's going to go right through the molly. He's a little bit blind, though. Has to back off. Takes a bunch of damage here. Superior needs to use that to their advantage. Anytime they've been able to take out quality early, they've had successful rounds. Jakes, excuse me. Will eat that nade. Nopsy as well. Dotla. And nade after nade rains down. Dotla looks away because cool guys don't look at explosions. There's a ton of early utility damage here. More utility toward the B site. 55 seconds on the clock to work with here. Besiktas currently sitting at match point. They just need to win one more. Superior Esports back against the wall. Do or die. And they need 4 in a row. Bit of a shift. Now through mid. Susha caught off guard. And that's a big pick here from Prozor. There's only 30 seconds, though. And if they're going to do something, they've got to do it quickly. They are going to head the other direction in a stampede. 20 seconds on the clock, and it is time to go, go, go. Sakanic here waiting. The spray is good for 1. Shots continue to ring out, but Prozor answers back. Spots one toward Library. 10 seconds. The plant will go down. And because the plant does go down here, Besiktas doesn't want to risk it. They've got the economy, they've got the funds, they've got the weapons, and they've got a few rounds to give up should they need to use them. So, realistically, a wise decision here from Besiktas to hold on to the op and the 2 rifles they do have. That is 1 of 4.
Terrorists win.
Besiktas at match point from here on out unless we get to overtime. Plenty of funds here for Besiktas as well, which does make this tougher for Superior. Three-two split, 3 toward B for Besiktas. A hailstorm of early utility yet again, and Dotla goes down early. Sprays through the smoke, continue to rain down. It's a hailstorm of bullets. And now the pressure will back off once more. That rotation already coming in toward the A side here from Besiktas. Susha able to find the first stop shot. Prozor, a nice headshot of his own. Back and forth they go. Prozor and Tyrod! And Prozor comes alive! The beast has been reawakened. Quality and Jake's not a ton of life to work with for Quality. They've got funds in the bank, but they are going to opt to save these 2 rifles yet again. That'll be 2 of the 4 needed in a row here for Superior, as they get closer and closer to sending this one into overtime.
Terrorists win.
Big round for the boys as they are fighting tooth and nail. They are hanging on, looking to weather the storm, looking to push this into overtime and see if they can't come out on top here. Round 23, 2 more for Superior. That economy finally starting to dwindle away for everybody other than Jake's. Early damage through Dotla. Trying to shift forward here as well, taking a bit of a gamble. See if it pays off. Gotta check the corners. Counter nades come in, back and forth we go. Quality will begin to shift toward the B side here. And stepping into the crosshair of Susha, it's Leo, who's been taken out. I want a 4v5. Things getting a bit risque. Susha looking for another op shot here. But it's the peek from Dyrod. Op goes down, and now they might have a chance. Sprays from behind. It's Sakanic. And eventually picks Dyrod here, though. Was hoping some teammates could have got into position to find that trade. They don't, and now the utility comes in way. Sakanic is going to brush on by.
Bomb has been planted.
Oh, no. He gets right by Prozor. Or Nopsy, excuse me. They're not going to be suspecting of this player in apps. Prozor shifts the other way. It's Sakanic to find the first. Prozor finds Sakanic. Nopsy onto one. Jake's another. Now on a 2v1. Prozor from above! Prozor! My man! Unreal! Besiktas, they thought they had it in the bag. Superior Esports. My, oh my. They are 1 round away. And things just got a bit more interesting. Besiktas still able to find that full buy, though. They had so many funds over the course of their rounds after rounds. Nopsy does spot one. Nade over the top as well, and it connects beautifully. Jakes will lose half their life here. Three for Besiktas toward the A site. They're going to look to pressure a little more utility here. See if they can keep him here for the time being. Susha on the op is at the A site here. Now they have a real opportunity to use the numbers advantage. The smoke will begin to dissipate. They've got to be careful of coffins. Jakes is posted up there momentarily. Here comes the smokes and the mollies. That smoke, a beautiful one as well. Going to force them back a bit. The flashes continue to rain down. They look to pressure on. Looking back, the flash was good, though. It's late to find one. Dyrod with a molly. Peeks and sprays. Nupsy. Now on a 4v3. Leo, unfortunately, taken out here by quality. Maybe a bit overzealous. Would have liked to seen him just hold the angle. Flash over the top. They begin to linger through church side. It's a 2-1 pincer play. Mechanic finding it. Now all of a sudden the numbers have been turned around. Dyrod, the lone member. He's got to get Susha here. He does. No freaking way. Get up off your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, get up and out of your chairs right now. I demand it. I've got 2 other CS games to cast later today, and I might not have a voice left to do it. Rowdy Roddy Dyrod, you menace. I've almost got tears in my eyes at the moment. Dyrod, 23-12. Prozor, 12-11 assists with a 15 deaths. Has really come alive here lately. And now we find ourselves in overtime. Shots will ring out here. 2v3 is the split for Besiktas. They'll begin to back off just a bit here as well. They've been doing a great job of playing mind games on the T side of things. It was 4 rounds in a row from Superior to get them to this spot. They begin to rotate away from B. 1 single member on this B site. Lei, who is 5-15. A chance for them to really run it down over here, but we see Leo very far forward. Begin to shift the other direction. There's only 1 on site. Superior. They've just got to quicken the pace here. The smoke will go in, and after that, the stampede. The Mastodon infantry. Enough pitter-patter. It's time to get at her. But do they check? Sprays come through. There's the peak. Lei's able to find at least 1. Now on the run and gun. Dotla able to answer back. Will clear the back of sight as the flash comes in. The plant will go down. The nade is popped. 1 on the flank. And Dyrod will thread the needle. Ozor finds Susha. Sakana gets Nopsy through the smoke. It's a 2v3 yet again. Flash over the top. Jakes tries to peek from church here. They've got a good crossfire. Ozor on the jiggle peek, and now time is running away. They're going to look to find kills, but it's Dyrod with another nasty snipe.
Terrorists win.
a couple consolation kills come in, but it's not enough, and Superior will find themselves on the lead for the third time today. Up by one. I think that's now been 5 rounds in a row as well. Early utility, the pressure toward Banana. They try to match it. Dottle able to find the first through fire and flames. He's chopped down to 20, but he doesn't care. He is well aware that he is him. Timothy Himmerson. 15 for Dottle, 16 for Nopsy. Prozor, who was at 5 only a few rounds ago, up to 13, and our man, top-notch Nopsy, back at it. Dull of a machine, and Nopsy will get a piece of the pie as well. Dyrod nails the op shot. And just like that, Superior Esports up by 2 here from the T-side. Besiktas will take their final timeout. And now maybe beginning to feel some of the pressure here. They've expended a ton of funds in OT. They're going to find this full buy, but I believe they're going to be a few pieces short of a full set of utility. John Stu, what is this game, baby? Every time I cast this team, I'm like, this is one of the best games I've casted yet. This is one of the best games I've casted yet. Here we are, a 9-0 team sitting in third, taking on the 9-1 fourth place Besiktas, who was up by 4 rounds. They had 4 opportunities to close this one out. It was a 4-round run. In round 23, it was a crazy clutch by Prozor. In round 24, an even crazier one by Dyrod. And now the boys looking to close it out. They're not out of the deep water just yet. But like sharks in the water, they smell blood. Quality finds the first. Nopsy and Dyrod combine for 2. Tag team back again. Can I get a whoop? There it is. And Dyrod, he misses the shot. His first miss of the day. Nopsy will collect a kill of his own. It is a 2v3. The pressure from behind, and Lay somehow finds the kill. Leo, though, punches the shot. Here comes the op. And from behind, Prozor nails it. They get all 3 rounds on the T side. It has been 7 rounds in a row from Superior Esports. They are 1 round away from closing it out, from clutching it up and becoming undefeated, or remaining undefeated, I should say. We've got a game on Thursday and a game on Friday as well. And the boys have looked absolutely phenomenal. What up, Fusey? Verme Zovic was in here earlier. Shots ringing out. Early utility here again toward the A site this time. Superior 3-stack toward the B. The op shot does not connect for Dyrod. This is going to open up this site drastically. They're going to shift back and pick up the bomb toward T-ramp. Oh, no, they've got the bomb in apps already. They've taken some time to get here, though. And this has allowed for a rotation to come in from Superior. We'll see if they can begin to turn this round around. It is a player advantage here for Besiktas, and they look to grab one more. Sakanic takes quite a bit of damage, though, while putting shots on the Prozor. Leo begins to linger for the Lion. He is the king of the jungle, and the jungle is his. Leo! He finds the 2K. One on the board for Dotla. Jakes is up top. And we'll find a nice headshot onto Leo. Is he aware that Prozor is still lurking here? Shots ring out. He finds the first, and 8 from lane gives him the intel he needs. The help begins to shift back. Prozor in some trouble here. Help is coming in, and it comes just in time. Dodla has done it. Superior Esports. My, oh my, the legends in the building. Damn, what a game is right. What a game, what a team. Superior Esports gets 8 rounds in a row. They were down by 4, and they bring it back, baby. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. Banging on that so hard, I knocked the camera down here. I thought, whew. Man, I am so pumped for that. Down by 4. They only needed 1 round, and the boys bring it back with not 1, not 2, but 8 rounds in a row. Dyrod, the trifecta, with 3 triple kills. Top-notch Nopsy, the weapons master. Oh, they're going away. I wasn't quick enough. I was too excited. Oh, you know what that means, guys. You know what that means. We got to take a quick look at the stat line here. The boys remain undefeated. They go to 10-0. Oh, I love casting you guys. It's been a fun ride the last few seasons. The hard work is paying off. Leo, 12-18 with double-digit assists at 10. Prozor, 15-17 with 13 assists. Prozor had 5 kills when the other team only needed 1 round, when you guys went on that 4-round tear. And you got to go back. It was round 23 that Prozor had a nasty clutch to keep us in it. Then in round 24, Dyrod, the 3K to clutch it up. Absolutely insane. The Dotla machine effect, 18-17 with 12 assists, 66.67% on the headshot rating, 6 multi-kills, 4 MVPs. Dyrod, 27-14. And top-notch Nopsy, 20-18 with 7 assists. The boys get it done yet again here today. Besiktas will fall to 9-2. Let me take a look at where everybody rests here. You know what? We're going to chug a beer. I got 2 other casts later, but it doesn't matter. We're going to chug a beer. I'm pumped for the boys. Superior Esports moves into first place position. They are one of the only, if not the only, undefeated team remaining here. Let's take a quick look at the schedule before we get out of here and chug this beer. We got Thursday, the 21st, at the same time against Haspers. Take a quick look. Haspers is 5-1 at the moment. They've got some makeup games to do. And then that final game, Monday the 25th, one day before I leave for PAX West out in Seattle, guys. And that's against a team that's 2-2. So the boys have a strong opportunity here to keep this undefeated streak alive. We're going to turn on Too Easy. Why? Well, because the boys make it look too easy. We say it time and time again, and it's time to chug a beer for the boys. From Rowdy Roddy Dyrod to the Machine Dotla, our pro in Prozor, Leo the Lion, and to top-notch Nopsy. All the legends hanging out in chat as well today. This one is for you. What a game! Ladies and gentlemen, stick around. I'm probably going to raid myself and stream for a little while. We're raising money for PAX West so I can have some spending money out there. If you got a Prime sub, help your boy out. Take care. Much love. Let me get this going first. HotSauce.com is the website. Everybody, have a great day. And don't forget, we make it look too easy. My name is Hot Sauce. You guys are beautiful. Take care, and we'll see ya back here on Thursday. Out of my, in my whip. Woo! Let's go! The boys got me hyped today. Word is to bring home the bacon. I'll make it look easy. Enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. Thank you to everyone that kicked it with us. Superior, the real goats, the Superior Squad. Take care. Have a great rest of your week. Much love. Have a great rest of your day as well.